Hi, I'm Trish from Chromatical. I'm a colourful digital marketing specialist who's so excited to share my 10 years of marketing knowledge and experience with fellow creatives like you. I've done a lot these past 10 years. I've built shops and blogs, ran courses, created marketing strategies for businesses big and small, and that's just to name a few. Marketing is my entire world, so if you're here because you want to market your brand a little bit differently, a little bit more colourfully, then you're in the right spot. Let's start. Today I want to answer a subject that sort of gets thrown around a lot and has been thrown around a lot for years, and the question is blogging dead? Now, everyone has their true bob on it, everyone has their point of view, but I sort of wanted to get in there and explain why I think it's valuable, because blogging certainly isn't dead. There is a lot of value that can come from blogging. It's just changed a lot over the years, as everything digital does. So blogging back when I started was people would subscribe to blogs. They'd check in every single day. They'd see what this person was up to. They'd know them. They'd follow them. That's basically what Instagram is now. So they enjoy seeing people's journeys, their stories, and all that sort of thing. But that's what blogging was. That was back when Instagram didn't exist. So people would have blog roles where they'd follow people, again similar to Instagram. They'd follow the blogs that they liked to read, and they'd get notified when someone had released a new one, and they'd go and read it. And it was sort of like a magazine. It was sort of like following someone's life, again like Instagram. Now Instagram came along and people could follow people's lives that way, and it was a lot easier. You didn't have to click out to go find people and read this ginormous amount of text and all that sort of thing. So in that respect, people think that blogging died a little bit, but it was just the way that people read them. The way people read blogs now is for information, not just storytelling and life experiences and that sort of thing, and saying, I went to breakfast with so-and-so and I patted a dog and I bought this new clothing in the shop that I found and all that sort of thing, which is what I used to do. Nowadays, blogging is about helping people. It's about creating content that serves a purpose. I mean, not that that didn't, that was enjoyable to read. That was a whole different type of purpose. But nowadays, people are writing blogs for business. So the way this helps is, imagine a website that has, your normal About Me page, your services that you offer, contact page and homepage. For example, a very basic normal website. When you are trying to get new customers, there isn't a lot of ways that people can find you through looking on Google. Now, I'm getting into a bit of SEO here, which is called search engine optimization, which is a super powerful way of getting people to your website. But explaining that is just a whole ginormous topic, so I'll save that for another time. But basically, if you had a page on your website that talked about one of the services that you offer in great detail, that's more than likely going to get picked up by Google, because you're helping someone with informative information about what someone's searching for. And then they'll land on your website and go, oh, this person's really good. I might get in touch with them to book their service or buy their product. So the fewer pages that you have on your website, the fewer opportunities you have to be found in Google. The more pages that you build through blogs, for example, the more opportunities you have for people to find you. So let's make up an example of, I always say artists, let's go down the artist track. Pretend you have a website, you have your about page, contact page, and your homepage and your shopping page where people can buy your art. That's essentially 4 pages, not including all of your individual products. So now, imagine if you created a blog and then you went through on every different blog post, different techniques. You went through reviewing different paint options, through different brushes, you went through and reviewed different artists. You went and attended exhibitions. You went and talked about everything to do with art. You interviewed other artists. You did all sorts of things. That is ways that you can create content that is searchable in Google, that then people discover you from when they're typing questions into Google. For example, what's this paint like? Has anyone tried this brush before? Where's the exhibition at? Or interview with so-and-so artist. All these are questions that you're basically answering in blog posts so that then when people type those questions into Google, you can try and rank highly for it. There's lots of ways to do that well, but if you create unique content and someone types in exactly what you're writing about, your website goes right at the top, can go right at the top, and then these new people that are searching for what they're searching for, who may not know you exist yet, have now just landed on your website where you can sell to them. So in that respect, blogging is an amazing opportunity that's still heavily underutilized for business. I will be creating my own blog at some stage when I get time to do anything, where I will help people with more writing and more, not writing, with more marketing things, where I will be able to share more videos and post more words around helping people with things. Because if I have a blog on my website that explains even something like this video, then when someone's typing into Google anything that I've covered before, how to do ads, how to do anything to do with marketing, how to grow on Instagram, if I make that blog amazing, there is a chance that I could rank in Google, which means, you know, be seen on page 1 somewhere, and that they will find my page and go, wow, this person's awesome. I might look at her more, or I might follow her on Instagram, or I really like her vibe, I might book one of her services. Without those blog posts, it's really hard to be found on Google. So build out your page, build out your website, build out your pages through blogs, through helping people, through guides, and include important keywords, which I'll get into in another post, but use the words that you think people would type into Google to find you, and by putting in those words, they're more likely to find you and find your services, find your product, find what you do, and like you and buy from you or book with you or follow you on Instagram. So blogging 100 million times isn't dead. You can 100 million times start now. There is no late time to start. Like, don't look at other people and say, oh, they've been doing it for 4 years, I can't do it now. Completely irrelevant. Write for you, write for your customers, write things that you're being asked about, so that then you can direct questions to the blog. You're helping people, which builds relationships. You're helping new people discover what you do by writing informative information so that you're findable. And just, it's an amazing experience for people to get to know who you are, what you can offer, understand what skills you have by building yourself as an authority. And it's just amazing in every sort of form. Highly recommend doing it however you find works. If you are doing fashion and showing people how to wear outfits, and that is your blog, you know, if people are following you on Instagram for that, start a blog and show people more details of the outfits, show people, you know, how to wear it, what to do with it, what options there are, and you might make more sales through affiliate links because you show more information that you can on Instagram. So many ways that blogs can be beneficial. They usually are beneficial in the way of removing people from Instagram to go and look at something, or being found through Google. But however people find it, they're highly valuable, much more than what you think. So from my perspective, blogging is amazing. If done well, if done correctly, if not just a quick little touch in to say, hey, sorry I haven't blogged for so long, I've been really busy, bye. That's not valuable. By offering information, super valuable, super valuable. Highly recommend it. I'll be 100 times doing it when I get the time, as I said. So have a go, write information that will help people, serve your audience, and you'll be rewarded for it 1,000,000 times. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.